Hello and welcome back to another hacking video. I am Ed. In the previous video, we looked at using a module within MSF console or Metasploit, however you want to refer to it. And we looked at local exploit suggester. Another thing that we can use to pull information within a domain is Enum4Linux. Now, Enum4Linux should be part of Kali. If not, if you're on Ubuntu, you should be able to run it. The first thing we need to do, obviously, is we don't have to specify credentials as a first, or you can. It all depends on what you're running up against, what you're doing. In this example, I'm running this with credentials because I have an account that I've supposedly got access to. This is my lab. So I've entered the credentials here, -U for username, -P for password, and then -A. There's different options here. You can do minus capital U, you can do -R, you can do minus capital R, minus capital G. All of these perform specific functions, but the -A or -A, if you want to call it that, does everything. Now, some information comes through, other information doesn't. So you'll see it'll say it can't find the OS information, but then you get all the list of usernames in Active Directory, etc. So I'm going to kick this off. Let's just try that again. So it's going to start enumerating. If you want to use the -V option, which is verbose, you can then also see all the commands that are being run. So as mentioned, you'll see it says can't find workgroup or domain. It's not a train smash. It's more about showing you what this tool can do. You can see there it specifies the domain name, gets the domain sit. There we get our OS information. And what now is going to happen, there we go. It's now detected all our usernames, all our accounts in our domain. And you'll see we got a John, a hacker, a user 11, a 123, a user 13, etc. And what it's going to go do now is it's going to go look at all the shares. It does quite a long list. It's almost like WinPeas or LinPeas, where it does an exhaustive set of checks, etc. Here you can see it's actually pulled group policy, password complexity, and what it's doing now, it's found groups, which is great if you want to, you know, post exploitation, you want to add a user to a group, or if you want to, elevate permissions, etc., or take over a second domain, then groups are quite useful. Now, what it's doing is looking at the memberships. So the list actually goes on and on. It takes a couple of minutes to run. All depends on how fast your Kali machine is. This is my Azure lab, so it's not the fastest machine. Yes, it's got 64 gigs of RAM, so it should be fine in running this without an issue. It's just that I've noticed over the last while, Kali Linux has become exceptionally slow on the console. I've even changed my from Genome to something else, and it's still doing the same thing. So as you can see, this gives us useful information because we can now take the list of user accounts, we can password spray it. We can try brute force the administrator account. For example, if we didn't have the admin password, if this user is a low level user in any way, and then once you've obviously got access to a higher privileged account, or in this instance, you can see that the list of user accounts that have part of the administrators group, you can try and brute force those, or try and password spray them to get the password and get in. And obviously, once you're in enterprise admins, domain admins, etc., you can pretty much do anything in the domain. So I just wanted to show you another tool you can use. I also use it. It's quite lengthy, but it gives valuable information. And as mentioned, this is a lab. I have permission to hack it. Please do so in your lab or with anybody that you are attempting to hack. Please get permission and make sure that they sign off on that. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching.